Right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to manipulate light and exposure to transform bright, well-lit images into dark, moody portraits using some simple Lightroom techniques. Let's get into it. Right, so this is the first image we'll be working on, a studio-lit portrait of a girl called Hope. It's nice and bright, which we're going to transform and make those eyes really stand out. Now, the first step is to create a new background mask, and using curves, drag down the white points to darken the exposure and even out the background to a mid-gray. Now you'll notice the mask has left behind a bit of a halo effect because masks are never that perfect. But we can manually clean this up. Clicking the Add button on the mask, choosing Brush, and in the brush parameters, make sure Auto Mask is checked. Now we can run the brush along those edges to remove the halo. With the hair, we can reduce down the density of the brush to soften the transition between background and wispy hair. And that looks pretty good. Next, we're going to bring down the global exposure by 3 whole stops, as this is going to be a dark, moody portrait. Then grab the highlight slider and increase to 100%, which is going to create some dramatic contrast. And finally, increase those shadows by around 20% should do it. We're now going to create some localized masks to the model. Selecting the person mask, we don't want the entire person, just everything apart from the clothes. Now using the power of curves, drag the white point in to meet the end of the histogram, making sure not to overexpose the very whitest parts of the image. And this makes incredible dark tones contrast. But you can see now her eyes are quite dark and have lost some of that sparkle. Selecting another person mask and then iris and pupil, we're going to increase the shadows all the way to 100%. White points on the curves can come in by about a segment. And I'm going to cool the eyes down a little with the temperature slider. And a good dollop of texture to really enhance the patterns in her iris. Now the edges of her eyes do look a little unrealistic. So if we subtract using the brush tool, keeping the density around 50%, take off auto mask, and then we can start recovering those eye edges. And just look at the difference from before. Pretty nice effect, but I think we can do better. Creating yet another brush mask, we're going to make it a hard edge and bring the size up to meet the shape of the catch lights in her eyes. Drag the curves white point in so we can see what we're dealing with. Then subtracting with a soft brush, paint away the unwanted section of the mask, leaving behind the catch lights. Now we can manipulate that curves adjustment from before to blend the catch light into the image. Quick before and after. It's a subtle improvement, but taking this effect too far will just look naff. Now to finish with the eyes, we need to bring up the brightness of the whites or the sclera. For this, I'll use the shadows up to around 50% and desaturate any of those red colors that might be present. And there we have it. A quick before and after. Quite a dramatic change from the original file. One global change I'll make is to the white balance to cool off the image to 5600 Kelvin. Now for some color adjustments. The reds in her lips could do with a boost in saturation, and maybe those skin tones could reduce down a hair. And for the luminance on those colors, let's increase both. Now we could leave it there, but if we wanted a more professional retouch, we could use a plugin called Apathy. And I've covered this useful program before on the channel. I'll pop links up here or in the description. And because this opens up as a Lightroom plugin, it's seamless and very quick to apply a speedy retouch to this image. Some blemish removal and skin smoothing will brighten the face a tad and enhance those eyes even further. And we're left with this dramatic, dark, moody portrait, very different from the original image. Right, let's take a look at another image and how we can take this dark editing technique in a different direction. This image of Liv, I've already applied a background adjustment layer to darken things down and a couple of person masks to add contrast and sparkle to those eyes. Now here I'm going to bring down the global exposure by a full 4 stops of light. So she's barely lit, just a faint impression of the model. Let's create a new mask using the brush once again. And this time let's go with a feathered edge of around 40%. Now let's reduce the size of the brush to what would be a shard of light and click at the top of the image and bring the cursor down as straight as possible, and holding the Shift key on your keyboard, click once again. Now bring the exposure of this brush mask back to where looks good, around 2.5 stops. Maybe some whites on the curves adjustment, and finally dehaze to add some further drama and deeper contrast. Beauty of this mask is that you can move it around the canvas to find the optimal place for this shard of light. Another fun way to play with masks and manipulate light for dark, moody portrait edits. It even works on natural daylight images. Let's take our original edit of Hope and sync the adjustments, including all of the masks we created. And with no bother at all, we have a dark tones portrait edit. Maybe the guitar could do with some work. I'll create a new mask and choose the object selection tool this time. Roughly draw around the guitar. Now we can add some warm yellows and magentas to really bring that instrument to life. With these dark tones techniques, we can change the mood, the type of light, and even the time of day. So there you go, a fun little Lightroom editing tutorial for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, please think about subscribing to the channel for more photography content. It would really help me out as a solo content creator. I'll see you on the flip side.